Hey YouTube, this will be a review on Zach Veach's 2020 Gainbridge Honda IndyCar 118 scale diecast from Greenlight Collectibles. This is a really awesome looking diecast. I am absolutely thrilled to have one of these suckers. It is really cool to see the 2020 Aeroscreens be on these cars. I mean, they really did a nice detail to these guys. It looks to me that these Aeroscreens are indeed molded onto the chassis of the 118, so it's not like anybody really can have any fears of these falling apart or anything like that. It looks like it's pretty solid, and to me it looks like at least the halo part of it is all metal. The only really plastic part about it, I think, is the actual Aeroscreen itself, but overall, they really did an awesome job with this car. But let's go over the packaging for the 2020 cars at first, because this is the packaging that it comes with. It's pretty much more driver specific this year. They implement delivery of the car onto the box design this year, which is really cool. Got the driver's number inside of it. It's got the team on the background of it. NTT IndyCar Series. It's got IndyCar, Zach Veach, and on the back, let's see, we'll go to the site, into the IndyCar. On the back, it's got a schedule which has been completely flip-flopped. Completely. It's pretty much, this is the old schedule. You know, that's definitely changed. Got number, it's got the colors of the car here. All looks absolutely beautiful. I am thrilled to have this sucker. Let's go on with the review of the car. That's the part of the review you care about. So do I. But anyways, what I really like about these 2020 IndyCar diecasts with the Aeroscreens is that they really didn't cheapify with this. And that's what I kind of was fearing originally. Because with the Aero kits in 2015, they really cheaped out on getting an Aero kit made and all that good crap. A lot of it was plastic, but it looks to me that the Aeroscreen here is completely metal. It is molded onto the chassis. They did a great job with that. I am very happy about that. That's the part where we really care about. They actually included the Gainbridge logo on the headrest. It's got the little support system here to hold up the Aeroscreen. It's got the detailed interior. I wonder how detailed the interior is now with these cars. Not really too much into it, but yeah, you know, they stopped the livery where the Aeroscreen is, and that's how the real cars are, I believe. Here's it from the front end. From the front end, you know, the Aeroscreen kind of looks like, it looks like it's kind of sticking out a little bit, to be honest with you. Huh. It's kind of a little bit sticking out a little bit. That's kind of unfortunate. But from the side of it, doesn't look as bulky. Like, it looks actually really, really good from the side of it. I mean, most of my shots when I photo shoot Indy cars are from the side, so that's pretty cool. Another thing cool too about with Greenlight this year is they included the text on the inside of the Firestone Firehawk tires. This year, not Firehawks anymore, but the Firestone tires have imprints on the inside and also on the outside. You can see the Firestone logo on both sides of the car. Very minor detail changes, but you know, it's simple things like that that kind of please me as a collector. The driver's name is a little bit lower than what it was last year. The number has, of course, now been permanently implemented there because they're no longer using the scoring monitors on there. I got NTT IndyCar, which was above the number, but that's now changed. You got the manufacturer on there now. It's got nothing on the front because that's the way it was designed before they implemented the driver's names on there, which that's something pretty cool. It's an NTT IndyCar again. Zach Veach's name. Got the Speedway logo next to the fuel cell. Powered by Honda. It used to just say Honda on the dorsal fin, but that doesn't no longer say that now. It's a little bit below that. The Gainbridge logo looks pretty cool. Looks pretty nicely implemented there. Nice vibrant colors along with the color black on this car. Absolutely great job on Greenlight's part on that one. I do not really see any kind of decaling errors to this car whatsoever. This is a closed casting car. There's no opening parts to it whatsoever. Got the little gearbox, the exhaust pipes, all the little axle pieces. It's got a rear wow. I did not notice any rear diffusers on these cars recently. That's pretty cool that they I don't think that's an added feature to it, but I think that's been there, but I just never noticed it. Nice slow. Let's play one with some of the cameras. There we go, a little camera there. Well, that's gonna be awkward with it, with the Aeroscreen there. That's gonna be nice. And they used to have a camera here when it was the old DW12, but I highly doubt that anymore. But that's a camera right there. Oh, beautiful diecast, beautiful. Like I said, you know, the nice glossy black on this car really shines on this thing. And you got a combination of blue and yellow, and it's all vibrant colors matched in, beautifully blended in with the color black on this thing, and I really do like it. Recommendations for this car, you know, the 164, definitely pick the 164 version up. We're going to get more of these IndyCar diecasts in stock in the near distant future, so I probably would hold off my investment because we're going to get, you know, Santino Ferrucci, that's one I'm going to want to pick up. Hold on a second. Oh, God. Ugh, I hate that. Don't worry, my allergies are kicking off because I have the windows open. Ugh, I hate that crap. But yeah, you know, I mean, we're getting plenty of cool diecasts. You know, Elio's Yellow Submarine, that's been the same, but, you know, me as an Elio fan, I gotta have that one. Gotta have James Hinchcliffe's. We're gonna have Rossi's, both of his cars. We're gonna have a lot of good cars this year. We're gonna have a lot of good schemes, and Tony Kanaan's Indy 500 scheme livery will be on there as well. That's going to be a fantastic looking diecast to pick up. I'm thoroughly, and I mean thoroughly, excited for that one. These IndyCar Aeroscreens, they're really nicely detailed. They did not cheapify on these, which I'm very, very happy about because I was quite frankly worried about them. But it looks like to me they did a really good job with the detailing of these. And also I noticed something here too. Kevin pointed this out. This is another iteration of the DW12. You really can't see it here, but there is a little, let's put this sucker right here. If you can see right here, there's a little bit of a indent or a kind of like a wicker here. It's not nearly as noticeable with the older diecasts because this is a little bit shorter and it's a little bit fatter, but there's a wicker on there where the shock cover is, and there's no more wicker where you're on the front nose here, so that's also been changed. Other than that, I really don't notice any key differences. I don't know if they implemented this little wicker here on the engine cover. I don't remember that being around last year. Then again, I really didn't collect many IndyCar 118s last year at all. But that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hoping you enjoyed this review. I hope that you collect some IndyCar diecasts in your not-too-distant future. Comment, like, and subscribe. And this is Race Day 29 reminding you to join the fight to stop bullying. It does get better. The Diecast Kid is always happy to see you.